Welcome to Mimi's Kitchen. Today I am cooking chicken barbecue. For that I'm using chicken thighs with bone in it. I will remove the skin from the chicken pieces. For this recipe, particularly for this recipe, I'm using these wire racks. They really protect my baking sheet from getting burnt. And these are the ingredients: Pam spray, salt and pepper. Those are the two different kinds of sauces I'll be using. Of course, this is a barbecue recipe, so I'm using honey chipotle barbecue sauce, but I will have two separate pieces of chicken where I'll use hot sauce. And these are the spices that I will use now. So first I am going to spray those chicken pieces. Then I will season it very nicely with all these spices. So I will start with salt and pepper. Generous amount of salt. Now for this recipe, I would recommend using dark meat. Okay, now it's time to add some black pepper. Yes, dark meat has really good flavor. So whenever I'm making my barbecues or hot chicken recipes, I'm always using either chicken thighs or drumsticks. They just add extra flavor. Okay, so now I'm adding some onion powder to it, and the measurements of all the spices will be written down in the description, so do not worry about it. It's mostly like 1 tablespoon of all these spices. Garlic powder. Paprika. Now I'm going to flip these chicken pieces over and repeat the process, which is start with spraying the pieces with your Pam spray, then add all the seasoning. Also adding a dash of cayenne pepper. Okay, so after I have seasoned the chicken, now I will be massaging the chicken pieces very well with all the spices that we have just put on it. Just like that. And also now I will be preheating the oven to 400 Fahrenheit. While the oven is preheating, I lined my baking sheet with the aluminum foil and put those 2 racks on it. And above the racks, I have placed the chicken pieces. Now I'm putting the baking sheet into the oven because the oven is now 400 Fahrenheit temperature, and I will set it for 25 minutes for the chicken to bake. Now while the chicken is baking, I am going to pour in some sauce, barbecue sauce, in one of those bowls. I have added like 1/4 cup of that barbecue sauce, and in another bowl I just added that Texas Pete hot sauce, and I'm adding 1 packet of stevia to it. If you want, you can add 2 tablespoons of honey. I'm just going to keep it low calorie, that's why I added stevia. The choice is yours. And stir it really well. 25 minutes later, we pull the baking sheet out, and now it's time for me to brush the sauce over the chicken pieces. So I am brushing the barbecue sauce over those pieces. That's the barbecue sauce. Make sure you baste it really good. And I'm leaving those 3 pieces for the hot sauce. So I'll be adding hot sauce to it. Okay, now I'm going to put this tray in the baking oven for another 5 minutes at the same temperature, which is 400 Fahrenheit. Now 5 minutes later. Okay. What I'm going to do is I will flip these pieces over and then baste that other side with the sauce really well. We are almost done here. Put this back to the oven for another 5 minutes, and while it's cooking for 5 minutes, I'm going to add some more sauce to the bowl because I will need some more sauce. So there we have the barbecue sauce, and I just noticed that I'm out of Texas Pete, but I had this amazing but very hot sauce. I got it from the grocery store from Walmart the other day, so I'm just going to use that. But if you're not a great fan of hot sauce, then just stick, super hot sauce, then just stick with Texas Pete. Texas Pete is amazing. All right, so I'm gonna use one more packet of that sugar-free or stevia, then mix it really well. You know, you could also add a tablespoon of butter, melted butter to it. That just adds more richness to the sauce. But I'm just gonna keep it simple this time, trying to keep it, low calorie. That's why I didn't add no butter or oil. Okay, so 5 minutes later, the chicken is out. Now I'm repeating the same process, which is flipping those pieces over to the other side. And once I'm done flipping it, I will baste it with the remaining sauce that I have. Once I'm done basting it nicely, then I will put it back to the oven for another 5 minutes. So hang in there with me, guys. It's not gonna take more than 5 to 10 minutes. We're almost there. So please hang in there. It's gonna be worth it. I just love making this recipe, especially on those lazy nights where I don't really feel like cooking, so I just throw in these chicken pieces into the oven, and within 45 minutes, a delicious meal is ready. You can enjoy these barbecue chicken with, rice, mashed potatoes, anything, noodles, garlic bread. Sky's the limit. Anyway, so basting is done. Now I'm putting into the oven for another 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes later, I pulled the baking sheet out, and this is going to be for the one last time. We are flipping these chicken pieces over, and we will baste it with the remaining sauce that we have left in the bowl. Okay, so the final round of basting the chicken is pretty much done. Okay, so now I'm going to put this baking sheet into the oven for 5 minutes at 400 Fahrenheit. Awesome, so 5 minutes later, which is overall 45 minutes later, my barbecue chicken is done and it is ready to be served. So today I have my older daughter, Sophia, who will want to taste it. So let's see what she has to say.
Hey guys, it's Sophia, and I know it's been a while, but I'm back to try Mimi's barbecue chicken. Okay, let's try it. in between. Like, it's not too hot, but it's not too sweet. So it's like in between. It's like perfect mix. I'm gonna cut me another piece because that was so good. You should definitely try this with your family. It's so amazing, guys.
You see the piece is so soft and tender. It's really juicy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you, Sophia, for your lovely comments. I truly appreciate that. And thank you for taking your time to watch this video. Do try this video out. Do try this recipe out and let me know how you liked it. Or if you want to add something to this recipe, please feel free to, share your thoughts here on the comments. I would truly appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching my videos, liking them, sharing them, and subscribe it. Thank you all so much for your love. You all have a great weekend and God bless you. Bye-bye.